Welcome to MindStory IQ, where every story sharpens your mind. Listen closely, remember the details, and test your intelligence with 5 questions at the end. Let's begin today's thriller. Eleanor, Ellie, Banks was washing dishes in her Boston apartment when her phone rang at 6:44 p.m. The caller ID read, "Unknown number." She almost ignored it until she heard the ringtone. It wasn't her current ringtone. It was an old ringtone she hadn't used in years. Curious, Ellie answered. "Hello?" A long, shaky breath came through the speaker. Then a whisper. "Why aren't you here, Ellie?" She froze. The voice sounded familiar. Uncomfortably familiar. "Who is this?" Another breath. Then the same voice whispered, "We're at your funeral." Ellie felt every muscle tighten. "That's not funny. You were supposed to arrive at 6:30, the voice said. "You're late." Ellie's breath quickened. "Who is this?" The line went dead. She stared at her phone, hands shaking. A minute later, it rang again. Same ringtone. Same unknown number. Ellie answered, voice trembling. "Stop calling me." Sobs echoed through the line. People crying. A large crowd murmuring. A man's voice whispered, "Please, come say goodbye." Ellie's legs nearly collapsed beneath her. "Goodbye to who?" she whispered. The man said, "To yourself." The phone clicked. Ellie dropped it. It clattered onto the counter. "This is insane," she muttered. Trying to calm down, she grabbed her coat and stepped into the hallway, only to find something lying at her door. A funeral program. Her name printed on it. Eleanor Banks, 1992 to 2025. Her breath hitched as she turned it over. Service time, 6:30 p.m. Location, St. Willow Chapel. It was now 6:49 p.m. Her phone buzzed again, vibrating violently across the floor. Ellie answered with a shaking hand. This time, there was no whisper, only silence. Then the faint sound of footsteps, walking across hardwood floors. Then a door creaking open. Her voice, her own voice. "Let her in." Ellie screamed and dropped the phone. She ran to her car and sped across the city toward St. Willow Chapel. Her heart pounded so hard she thought it might burst. When she arrived, the chapel was dark, except for soft candlelight inside. The main door stood wide open. Ellie stepped in slowly. Rows of empty seats. A long red rug down the aisle. A single closed casket at the front. Her phone buzzed again. A text. "Hurry." Ellie walked down the aisle, her footsteps echoing. She reached the casket, hands trembling, and lifted the lid. Inside was nothing. Empty. No body. No clothes. No Ellie. She exhaled shakily, half relieved, half terrified. Then the chapel door slammed shut behind her. She spun around. A figure stood at the entrance. Her height, her hair, her posture, her voice. "You're late." Ellie stepped back. "Who are you?" The figure walked closer, face hidden in shadow. "I called you. I waited for you. I warned you." Ellie shook her head. "This isn't real." "It's your funeral," the figure whispered. "And you didn't show up." Ellie backed into the casket. The figure stepped into the candlelight. It was Ellie. Pale, eyes hollow, breathing faintly. A mirror of herself, but drained of life. Ellie whispered, "What do you want?" Her double leaned close and whispered, "To take the place that belongs to me." The candles blew out. Darkness swallowed everything. "Now, let's see how much you remember. Answer the following questions. IQ questions. Question 1. What time did Ellie receive the first call? Question 2. What location was printed on the funeral program? Question 3. What year was listed as the end of Ellie's life? Question 4. What did Ellie find inside the casket? Question 5. What did Ellie's double say at the end? Answers. Answer 1. 6:44 p.m. Answer 2. St. Willow Chapel. Answer 3.2025. Answer 4. Nothing. It was empty. Answer 5. To take the place that belongs to me.